Hello, and welcome to this episode. Today I'm reviewing this handycam that you can see. I'm recording with it right now. I've been using this handycam for um, over like 2 years now, and I just thought I'd finally get around to reviewing it and showing my opinions of it. And let's get right into that. So first of all, it is very easy to use. It comes in a nice little box. This isn't the newest one. At the time of filming, the R800 is out. This is the R600. But from looking at the test footage and seeing the specifications, I don't see any reason to upgrade. The cost value just isn't there. This has a 32 times optical zoom with something they're calling 57 times advanced zoom, which is like a digital zoom but with some trickery to it. I haven't really understood it too much myself. It is what it is. We have many features. MP4 at 35 megabits a second. It can do the full 1080 60 frames a second. It has their CMOS sensor to it, and if there's a lot of light, you don't get a lot of grain, but if you're in dark conditions, you'll get a lot of it. You may see from my last video of how to make a light box, it was pretty grainy some of the time. You can output to an HDMI cable, a mini HDMI to full HDMI. So if you have a card capture, you can capture directly from the camera instead of onto an SD card, but it will take an SD card. And it also films in AVC HD progressive. I haven't really used that too much. You need like the software installed for it to work properly, and quite frankly, I never found a use for it. Technically, it has its advantages over the MP4, but they're not enough to worry about at this level that I'd even, care about it right now. Now, right now, I'm talking into a monoprice microphone. But let's switch over to the in-camera audio, right? And this is the in-camera audio that you are listening to right now. As you can see, it's not the worst. It does have two separate microphones on it. And if left in auto mode with no other noise around, it does a fairly decent job. And back. Now, as you can see, if you have a dedicated microphone with the soundboard like I use for my videos, you get a much cleaner sound. I'm about to show you some footage. The first set is color graded, then it's the same sequence uncolor graded to give you an idea what you can achieve in great lighting conditions. Alright, so look at that now. And we're back. So that was the color graded and uncolor graded footage. As you can see, it's fairly decent with enough light. This isn't a professional or even prosumer at all, but with the proper lighting conditions and the operator and enough creative style behind it, you can get some pretty creative things out of it. It'll work great in full auto mode for capturing things on a whim. If you just want to document a vacation or a trip, it's great because it has optical stabilization. Both a powered, where it kind of acts like a one of those hand stabilizers that you see people running around with, and then a passive one that probably just uses a general gyroscope to stay stable. And yeah, I like it. It's decent enough for my purposes doing YouTube videos. Obviously, I want to upgrade to something with a wider field of view. However, I did order a few days ago a screw-on widescreen lens that fits in the filter threads, and I will be definitely checking that out and telling you what my thoughts of it are. I'm hoping that it's one of those things where the image will be scrunched up, and then when I go into editing, I can unscrunch it and widen it out so it looks nice and wide. I'll just have to see how that works. But I've seen people have footage of it, and I'm not sure if you have to do that editing afterwards, or if it's just a mildly, slightly field of view increase. Anyway, these are my thoughts. Take them for what you will. Make your own conclusions based on the footage that I've shot, and look at my past videos to see what you think. I'm your host, and I will see you in the next episode. Oh, be sure to hit like and subscribe. Leave a comment below for things you want to see in the future. And that's where I shall leave it today. Enjoy.